Giselle, ready? Walk ready? Elias. Okay then, let's go. Let's go. Good girl, Giselle. You okay, Walty? Walt. That's my boy. Come on, Walty. Good boy. Now, as you can see, Walt's off his lead, and I've got really bad hair. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Friday. Just a little quick snapshot into what I do in the mornings if I'm not working. It normally involves getting up and trying to take the 3 dogs out, Walt, Giselle and Elias, as quick as I can. The days that I'm working at 6 AM, I'll take them out after work. But if I've got a day off, or I'm not working to 2 PM, this is just what I do. I take them out with really bad hair. So today's plans are, Mrs. Everyone's got a story to tell. She's going to take her niece and nephew to the cinema in Inverness. So whether or not I go to see a film with them and promptly fall asleep, or will I run while they're at the cinema, then we'll all go for some lunch, and I'll drive home and promptly fall asleep. Good boy, Elias. I'm just going to sneak through here. Come on, Elias. Hold on, Walty. Good boy. Hello, Elias. So you probably can tell that Walt's off his lead and he's quite happy wandering. He doesn't go too far. But last night was a different story. Let me tell you all about it. So we took him out a walk last night, about maybe 8:30. Tried to have a little bit later. See if that helps him with the bedtime routine. So Mrs. Everyone's got a story to tell. Had texted me during the week while I was on work at night and said, I've got to 3 them off their leads. and they're not leaving me. I was like, okay, but when are they going to run away? And she says, they haven't left my side. Ever so often, they would go a little run. I would look to my left, look to my right, or I'd keep walking, and they'd catch up with me. And I thought, that doesn't sound like my three. So we took them out last night, and as always, when you walk through a caravan park, they just ask you to make sure that all dogs are on leads, and that's what we always do. So there's an old railway track running parallel. It's running parallel along to the caravan park. So as we got to the end of the caravan park, we let Walt off, Giselle off, and Elias off. And they promptly ran away. And I thought, oh no, here we go again. But we waited, we walked a little bit, and then they come back. I thought, oh, that was really good, that's nice to see. And then they ran away. And the three of them were gone for the best part of about an hour and 35, an hour and 40 minutes. We walked along the railway track to one side, walked along the other way, then did it again. It must have came to about 10:30, checking phones in case anyone's put on maybe a Facebook page or they've been collected in the caravan park. Hi baby, hello my boy, hello my boy, hello my bestest boy, hello my baby. We'll go this way. So we heard a little bit of a noise, just a little bark. Normally we hear Elias first. He kind of whines like a wait for me, wait for me. So we went back into the caravan park, and there they were, running towards us at high speed. But Giselle and Elias were absolutely black. So obviously they'd been running so far, so fast, they were dry, they were exhausted. And then they promptly lay down in mud. So about 11:15 last night, Elias, Giselle, ended up in a shower with me. Now Giselle loves a shower, she'll happily jump in. Elias not so much. He was still quite wired from being away so long. Giselle will run and run and run, but the boys will just follow her. They'll happily follow her. Walt always looks quite quietly terrified, but not an inch of mud on him. Walt, you want cone day? Is this cone day? Are you ready for cone day? Ready. Good boy. Is this cone day? This one. Which one? This one? This one? Ready. Good boy. So we got the three of them back. Two of them covered in mud, Elias and Giselle. Walt was super clean, even though he'd been running for about an hour and 35 minutes. Not a bit of mud in him. He's like, water is not my friend. So this is just a little part of my morning routine. We have cone day with Walt. You ready, Walt? Ready? Go. Good boy. Elias can't wait to explore. So just a quick good morning to Friday. My plans today are walk the dogs, I'll get them home, then I'll do some of my morning stretches. Hello my boy. Are you still waiting for Conde? Good boy. And then I'm going to go a run. I might run in Inverness. I might run in Aviemore. I might even run in Grantown-on-Spey. But I'll get a stretch first. I'll clean this up. And then we'll go a run. So this is Walt. Walt won't move until I throw a cone at him. Okay, Walt. Let's find you a cone. You ready? Right, wait there. Good boy. You ready? You ready? And now he's reasonably happy. Next cone, please. Knackered already. So the last time I was here was 11:15 on evening 51. Why was I whispering? Why have I been so quiet? I don't know. the audio was very bad. The audio will always be bad. I'll see you in a bit. So if you've watched day 51 or evening 51, I have to ask myself, now that I've watched it back, why was I whispering? I didn't have a microphone on because obviously I put it through the wash machine. But why at 11:15 at night was I whispering into a camera? So if you've watched those 2 or 3 minutes of footage, I can only apologise. Day 1, audio's pretty terrible. Day 51, I'm not getting any better at this, so you can either just put up with me or turn the volume up a little bit, or just do what I do and just shake your head. The next one might be better, but I honestly, I can't guarantee that. I was just laughing a few minutes ago. Welcome to day 53. I had ran down the golf course road, so I had to stop for a second and laugh, because that was where my first accident of the year occurred. I'd only ran down the golf course road once before. It's not a very long road, and at the end you go left, you park at the golf course, and there's a turning circle, takes you back out again. So me and my lovely leggings decided to do a little turning circle where the ground met my knees. I'm sure there was ice or snow or something that wasn't to blame me for that. But yeah, my leggings end up pretty much ripped on the right hand side, blood coming out of it, which pretty much matched my right trainer, which had a hole in its toe where I could see the sock. So fashionable running? Absolutely not. Dangerous running? Absolutely. But I wish that I had recorded that. I wish I'd recorded many things. Having the facility now to record things is absolutely fabulous. And it's great to pass those memories on to anyone who's watching, or my grandchildren. This is where Grandpa fell. And just share those memories. We've all got memories. We're all equally important. Share your memories. You're really important. Whether or not you write it down, whether or not you're given a book, buy a good pen, write down your memories. Whether or not you never look at it, you never read it, or you pass it to someone. Your memories are really important, and it's good to pass those on. So this is me on day 53. I finished eating last night just after 6:30 p.m. I'm a couple of days now into my fasting. I'm going to carry that on. It's those little steps that you should be taking a note of, those little changes, those little paths on the road that just slightly move you away from where you were, and you're just going left a little bit. the path might meet back up again. But what a journey it is. So there's a stop sign behind me, a stop sign here. What I'm looking for is a keep going, Frank, you've got this sign. Sometimes it's just about just doing your best, just putting one foot in front of the other, or just laughing at your hair. I think I need to cool down. I can see a sign saying the River Spey. I'm just going to follow this path. So you saw me this morning walk the dogs. I talked about how they escaped last night for about an hour and a half. So 3 dogs walked, they're all quite happy. Run done. So that's walk dogs, tick. Run done, tick. Mystery option number 3. A quick swim in the River Spey before I go to the cinema this afternoon and fall asleep. Don't mind if I do. So day 53, as I was just saying, dogs are walked. Frank has successfully not fallen over during his run, and now I'm going to go in the River Spey. Look at me getting brave. Ready? Right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Day 53. How cool is this? Thank you, day 50. You inspired me to swim with little ducks.
Day 50 inspired me to swim with little ducks. Day 53 is done. Bye ducks. Let's go home, see my dogs, and Mrs. Everyone's got a story to tell. Day 53, what a start. But the adventure continues tomorrow. Bonus footage. I enjoyed it so much. Let's do it one more time using both hands. No GoPro. Just one more. Not fall over. You may have also noticed that I've now got my wetsuit on back to front, or if I got it on the right way. Put a comment in, let me know. But bonus feature is done.